Blazer fans want to keep it going. The backs against the wall. The Warriors leading the Blazers 3 games to nothing. Playoff time, a great time of year. The Blazers have worked very hard to get to this spot, just to make it to the playoffs. They want to stay right now in this state of playoff basketball. To do that, they've got to pull off a big one tonight against a 67-win Golden State team, the #1 seed in the West, leading 3 games to nothing. Shoot. Hesitates, going lefty, arcs a high one up, no, Pachulia the rebound. Warriors on the run. Curry leads it to Durant. High arcing three, got it. KD.
To make those same shots, and he's capable of getting to it, but it's a quick shot in it.
Whips a pass for a bucket. Turner trying to defend that pass. I mean, he turned from a receiver to a defender. The pass thrown over his head. He was trying to keep it out of Curry's hands, and here comes Steph. Finding Green, dips at the knees for 3, got it. Thompson covered by Lillard, comes off that screen. Dame goes under, Clay stays on top. Curry to Durant, coming right down the chute. Looks at a switch, and he's got Thompson on. Turner snugs in a 3. Rather unlikely, a 26%er in the regular season. Here's the Warrior turnover, leading to a heartless run out behind the back to the rack. Looking to stuff it, but Durant closes ground, blocks it from behind. Warriors sail the other way. Curry at 3, cashes in. Leonard gets away with a shove on Pachulia. Nearly had the rock as a result, but the big man rumbles into the lane and he's fouled. Farouk Aminu comes off the bench, and his first offering is a deep jump shot. It wasn't close. Durant the other way. The tomahawk.
And now Portland has to respond.
Damian cuts between defenders, got into the lane. There was Durant again. Gary Stott says he didn't hurt himself anymore, but there was some soreness. They shut him down. Curry wheels to the inline double outside. Thompson got to get off the shot and did. CJ in the corner, a catch and shoot 3 over Durant, closing out on him again with the length. Curry up the floor. Pull up from deep in transition. Bingo. Blazers. CJ on the attack. Sees Green. Finds Kraft. Drives to the hole. Avoids Durant and lays it in with a tremendous acrobatic move.
Big time. Aminu.
Curry off the screen. Drives in. 3 defenders close on him. And so he kicks.
As much as this.
Boy, they tell you, the addition of Kevin Durant makes Dame trying to shake Pachulia. In he comes. Tough proposition as he scoops. Vonleh to recover. It spins off his hand.
35 feet, and it's tough keeping an NBA player in front of you from that far away from the basket.
For a better shot, Iguodala comes the other way. Green dips at the knees and flips it through. Got it. 16 to shoot. 2:22 to play first quarter. Iguodala bounces to Green. Turns. The lob is to McGee. To this game in the series. Damian to the end line. The Euro step. Scoop reverse up and in. And he is fouled. Blazers shooting 27%. And the Warriors at 82. Here's Green. Oh! Up top for McGee. And the tomahawk jam. Napier. Nice pump fake. Draws McGee out of position and hits a 3. McCaw swipes at it. That allows Dame to accelerate into the paint. Outside to Aminu. A 3 up and in.
Big shot here early in the second.
Dame handling outside, fires over Ian Clark. A 3-pointer's good. West wants it on the post. He'll test Noah Vonleh. Hold on like a pomegranate. Outside it comes to Thompson. Squeezes off a 2 and drilled it. Damian sets up 2 men. Breaks ankles. Oh, don't go there. Here's David West out on the block. Beats to the cutter. Green has to double clutch. Away now. Vonleh will come outside. Dame off that action into the lane. Running Baker up and in. And Klay Thompson goes to work into the paint. David West attacks. He drops it to Dame. Oh, he got a pretty good lick at Aminu to free Dame. One-on-one on West, who has been
blocked the shot.
West catches deep. Green another 3. Not afraid to heave it. Ian Clark is in. And so is Curry. Work on Evan Turner. Curry with 14. Evan will raise. That's way off.
CJ.
Oh, yeah. Evan the recovery. Here comes Damian with a spread floor. It's by the first line of defense. And then steps back and hoists one up and in. Throws it right to Durant. Curry crosses, draws, kicks. West trying to make it pay off. Physical matchup. Here's CJ into the lane, leans back. Missed that one. Vonleh the recovery, a 2-hand jam. Lillard with 19 tonight. Goes right by McGee. Sets up Aminu. A deep two is good. Thompson takes over into the guard of CJ. Curry eyeballs Vonleh and says there's no foul call. The Warriors bringing in Thompson stepping back. Lillard played 40 minutes in the last meeting. Outside Aminu, a triple, got it. Blazers. Damian the other way, behind the back, into the lane. Fires over Thompson. The runner's good. Hey, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Curry the other way, steps out for three. Off the screen, here's the roll. Pachulia lays it up and in.
Get the payoff.
0-3. Curry with Pachulia screening mightily. 9 to shoot, sidearms it to Green. Thompson guides one up and in. 18 for Thompson, 6 of 11 shooting. 60% for the Warriors in this game. Green with lead. Bang. Green left alone. Lillard moving laterally. Pachulia, the step back. 28 minutes, 25 points. He's at 9 of 18. This is Durant.
Pachulia, he's not even worried right now about Vonleh. Draymond Green's not worried about Chief, and somehow Damian Lillard.
They had a guy that could score 20 tonight, get you 10 rebounds. Imagine that. Here's Curry. He fires and hits it. Clay pulls the string, and it's short. Dame the pull-up. Why not? Warriors up 24, 3:11 to go. Third quarter. Curry on the inbounds will get it back. Steps back. Pumps. And scores a two-pointer.
For picking on Kevin, bringing out the hip-hop and all this stuff.
What?
People need to know I mind my own business.
Minnesota, we looked at the big game against Denver. Here is Damian into the lane with a block to cover Lillard. He's got 34. Curry's just getting ridiculous now. McCaw, he slips it over here to Napier. Nice dribble adjustment to shake. Curry races up the floor. Lays it in. He can do that too. The Blazers present Lillard along with Vonleh and Harkless. Here's a pass to the post. David West will lay it in. They found the miss because the last time I asked him it was 16. Now it's 24.
So he's third. People coming down from a lot of those cities that don't get a chance to see the Trailblazers.
CJ crossing over, steps up, 15-footer, got it. The MVP of the finals the year they won a ring outside the Green.
3 picks, first round going into the draft.
CJ into the lane, running lefty up and in. CJ's finally found his footing.
Defense from Vonleh.
Crowded. Iguodala defended by CJ. They came out of Weber State, dazzled people in the Summer League, interviewed him at that time for NBA TV.
Well, as good as it gets when you talk about star. Now I got to ask you, what beach did they come from? You said the beach house.
Venice Beach, of course.
Oh, they came, Jake's upbringing where he grew up.
Southern California. Well, giving to Pachulia, McCaw outside to Clark. Ian muscles to the rack and laid it in. McAdoo lays it in.
The best local broadcast. Talk about the camera crew and everything that comes with it. Those guys are on top of everything.
Layman outside for 3. Got it. Summer League's going to be interesting. 3 first-round draft choices doesn't mean you'll take 3 first-round draft choices. Connaughton soars into the lane to the glass to lay it in. A lot of decisions that have to be made with a Blazer roster. McCaw will bounce to Jones into the lane to lay it up and in. Final Warriors 128 and the Blazers 103. Terry Stotts will walk down here to shake hands with Mike Brown, who may be leading the Warriors the rest of the